Welcome everybody to the very first episode of Four Takes. The premise is we have four hosts that are very passionate about film and cinema in general, and very different personalities. But we take one segment of a movie and we all watch it, break it down, edit them together, and see where we fall in line and where we don't. I am your host for this evening. My name is Jared Ray, and the movie that we're going to pick tonight is a very divisive movie, and it's also the very infamous moment of that movie. It's the Martha moment in Batman vs. Superman. So we are jumping in head first here. The other hosts tonight will be Raheem Jones, Israel Hickey, and David Avery. So, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Also, please comment. We would love to incorporate your views and your thoughts in future episodes. So without further ado, here we go. And go.
Press play.
Anyways, let's get going. What a monster.
Man, I can't get over how good this movie looks. Every time I watch it, it's like, it looks better and better.
Just look at this right here. His suit is like not red and blue. It is like navy and crimson. It's just the color palette's insanely dark. Some people love it, some people don't. That scene right there is so cool.
Look at that shot, that angle. Man, it's just... Yeah, Snyder's just a boss. Look at that, he's centered. That's usually a no-no, but it looks so good right there to frame. See, this is rule of thirds. Boom, boom, right? That's perfect. The top down gives Batman the power here, right? In this scene. The fact that he's elevated above, Superman's like, oh, like, it's good. It's good camera work. Camera suit pushes as he pulls him. It's nice.
So we're getting closer to this part. Batman is hell-bent on killing this guy. Just, why? Why is he so mad out of everybody that he didn't face? The Joker, plethora of times who killed millions, thousands of people during this time, or other villains that killed people. Yet you choose to pick Superman, who saved people, to kill.
So I noticed, you wouldn't see anything like this in a Marvel movie, that's for sure. And it's funny because at the same time that this movie came out, there was the other Battle of the Titans in the Marvel Universe, the Civil War. So it was Batman versus Superman on one side and Captain America versus Iron Man on the other. And that movie did very well, and this one, not so much. But my point is, what movie are we talking about today?
Okay, so here Batman's feeling sorry for himself, right? Okay, and that's also he is the poster boy for emo superheroes, right? We get it, right? Okay, he carries that torch literally for the entirety of his existence, okay? I think this is important though. This is you could see it as a weakness in Batman, but if you pay attention to the narrative of the entire movie leading up to this, he's despairing.
Getting into that inspiration, his rage.
When people hit bottom, they tend to be more emotional and more kind of snide and petty.
Makes sense, man.
And I like that he's kind of bringing his parents into a petty way because he's completely at bottom and he finally gets to take it out on Superman with impunity because he's removed his ability to fight back. Pretty gross.
I mean, this is a broken Batman. I mean, he's been Batman for 20 years. He lost Robin. He lost his parents. I mean, this dude is filled with rage, man. And he's taking it out on Superman.
Look at that. Oh, and see that exertion? This validates the workout scene earlier. Where he's rolling the tires and just like flexing. Everyone's like, that's so gratuitous. It's not. He has to prepare himself to fight someone that huge, even if he doesn't have powers. Cool. Continuity. Nice.
Very powerful suit that he can make. Awesome, very powerful suit. Why doesn't he have that suit or suits like that when he fought other stronger villains? Somehow was able to win. I don't know.
And see, that he didn't have to do that. That's a petty act. He already had him down. Right? Batman needs to feel empowered here. He's desperate to do it. People with bullies will do that. Batman's become a bully at this point. Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Good or bad, people are still talking about this years later. All right, we're coming up on the moment here.
There we go. Bring that bad boy out. Now, this is so convenient. What's coming to you live right now is going to be so convenient, it's ridiculous.
It's good writing. This movie's great. Look at that shot. The slow pan left. Little birds building on the left. Oh gosh, just every tiny shot in this film is just slaved over.
There she go. They're gonna save her. This is the real MVP of the movie right here. Is Lois. That's the real MVP. Cause somehow she miraculously found Superman and Batman. They found exactly where they were at fighting. Okay.
I don't remember what brings her there. I'm sure there's something.
You're not even a man, never even a man. I'll come back to that.
Look at him gloat. Only bullies gloat. This is Batman at his worst.
This is Superman's end. Roll over, baby. This is Superman's end. Nope. He never claimed to be.
You aren't even a man. Okay. So that matters to him, right? That's the whole thing. Like, I'm afraid of you because I can't control you. Right? Oh, man, that's such a bully sentiment. That's so yucky. And, like, Batman's embodying it at this point. And this is, I mean, if I remember right, this is, like, as close as Batman's ever going to get to actually full-on murdering another living thing. Right? Even though he's there to do good.
Savage. He made him bleed.
There's a deleted scene where he actually pours lemon juice into that cut. This cracks me up too here. Bruce like looks at a cameraman to his left for a minute, like gets distracted. What? Oh, never mind. Back to the show.
That's interesting. The Superman decides to use blame to get his attention, not just Martha. You're letting them do this. The Caped Crusader.
You're letting them kill Martha.
Say it.
What does that mean?
What is it? What does it mean?
Why did you say that name?
Why did you say that name?
I like Henry Cavill, but that scene right there, there's a time when the director should say, okay, let's give that another take. This time with less feeling, you know?
Wow, that's interesting too. So he's like, go ahead and kill me. Like, go ahead, but you gotta save my mom, dude. Like, I know that you're actually a hero that's just hitting bottom. Oh, man, I feel like this scene's fine. I feel like it's fine.
It just does not translate. It takes people out of the movie because it's just not a great performance.
Oh, there we go. So for those who don't know who Martha was, here you go. They're going to let you know who Martha was, so they can help connect the dots.
He's getting PTSD. This is where we see his PTSD kicking in. The people who made this freaking movie said that. This whole moment was a trigger for him.
Love that shot, by the way. The pearls necklace in the gun. Haven't seen that before. I've seen this origin a zillion times, never seen anything like that. It's why they're spread everywhere.
Oh yeah, the guns and the pearl. Stop. I don't want to get into how good this is. The whole intro. Oh my gosh. Okay.
This part is genius. It's coming right now. So in case you didn't get it by now, if you still do not understand that Batman's mom name is Martha, watch this.
I mean, he saw himself, part of it, he saw himself becoming Joe Chill in that moment.
And I like that Zach decided to go slow motion on the close-ups of Batman right there, just to really sell it that he's just like, it's taking everything he's got to stop himself from killing this alien once and for all, right?
Listen for it. Martha. Yes! Woo, that's so dumb. Why'd you say that name?
Shaky cam right there, 'cause she's, the powerless one, she's not the hero. Everything else is solid.
It's his mother's name. It's his mother's name.
Because Superman couldn't say it. Superman couldn't say, it's my mom's name. Where's my mother's name? All this planning. Okay? You planned this for a long time. You trained for it. You built machines for it. And one name stopped you from following through.
I don't know what to tell you. I feel like this isn't that complicated. Either you get it or you don't. Either you get it or you don't.
So anyways, the point is what he said is, you're not a man. This is not a moment of, oh, your mom's name is Martha? My mom's name is Martha. Let's be super friends. No. Batman here realizes that that name snaps him out of his rage that he was in. He realizes that this is a man just like him. A man with a mother who is alive and savable at that. And right here he realizes his crusade has been the wrong one. And this man is on his side too.
If you thought that fight ended because both their parents' names were Martha, then you didn't get it. I don't know what to tell you. You didn't get it. They did not stop fighting. They stopped fighting because in that moment, he realized he was becoming Joe Chill, and he also realized in that moment he saw Clark as a person. That he had a mother. This guy had someone important to him in his life, just like he did.
And the name Martha, since it's his mother's name, startled him, snapped him out of it. Good acting here on Ben Affleck's part.
Gotta hand it to Affleck.
To me, 2 thumbs down for this movie. I did like, though, part of the opening of this movie, after the whole weird getting lifted up because from with bats, and he became Batman, whatever. But it was a scene to where the sequence to where they carried on from I can't think of the name. Well, anyway, that Superman movie, and it kind of carried on from that point on Batman's perspective on what happened in that scene. That, to me, that was awesome. That was pure genius.
Her showing up to say it's his mother is really interesting. I feel like if I was going to change, if I have a criticism of this scene at all, if I do have one, because I didn't when I watched it, I didn't feel it. I was just like, whoa, yeah, okay. Their mom's in the same name. Wow. And I didn't think I knew that about the comics. But anyways, if I could change anything about this scene, it would be that he stepped on his chest instead of his throat, so his voice didn't sound funny. That's it.
It kills me when people say this fight ended because both their names were Martha. If you thought they stopped fighting each other because both their names were Martha, you didn't get it. I don't know what to tell you. You didn't get it.
Everything else is great. So if he stepped on his chest and he's struggling and telling him, like, they're going to kill Martha, dude, I'm like, and you don't even need to have her show up to explain things. He can actually just say it in his weakened state. You know, he could even go a little farther and have the spear start to pierce the S or something really cinematic. You know, they could have done that instead of the face thing. But I like that scene. I think it's fine. And more importantly, what comes after that is serial killer Batman tearing an entire building apart to help Clark save his mom. I mean, we don't get to have that scene really in a land where they don't have the Martha scene. So, I mean, stick that in your pipe and smoke it, I guess.
And honestly, if this was like a Batman film, it was like if they didn't have this dumb part in it, it would have been a decent movie. It would have been a pretty good, decent Batman film. But I think everybody has been kind of fed up with all these Batman films because it's like y'all don't have any other characters. Y'all really don't have any other characters. I mean, come on, DC. Come on. I do like DC, and I do like Marvel. I like them both. DC cannot, for some reason, bring a decent film when it comes to live action to fruition. It's just they fail every single time. They miss the mark every single time. And I think the problem is they're trying to keep up with Marvel. But like, no, just do your own thing. Take your time. Build the fans up, and we're gonna naturally come. Anyways, that's my take. Raheem.
Stream Zack Snyder's Justice League March 18th on HBO Max.